Hey, yo, what is going on, guys? Tucker here with a brand new deck guide for you guys today. And today we are going back to a blast from the past, slightly revamped. We have the big BADS deck, but we have swapped out Venom for Fastball Special. And honestly, I like the Fastball Special in here a lot more, because it is a lot less telegraphed potentially for these later game Gambit plays. Because more often than not Gambit, Galactus plays, but more often later than not, Galactus is pretty telegraphed. Your opponents know it's going to go to one of these two spots. It's a 50-50. But what they don't know is if you have the setup, you can fastball one of your bigger cards, whether that is a Destroyer or a Death, into your opponent's lane where they're least expecting it, because they're expecting a Galactus elsewhere, and then Galactus that lane. So it's kind of similar to like the Man Spider Adamantium Fusion kind of aspect of that Galactus, but instead we're doing the big BADS version. So we're also running Null. We have Ultron, which Ultron is a surprise sneaky card. You're probably thinking, why are you running Ultron in this list? But I'm telling you right now, no one expects a surprise Ultron. So, with that in mind, Ultron can steal you games because no one's expecting it, just like no one's expecting the Fastball Special. So, you have a lot of really cool lines to be able to set up there. There's also a really cool situation where if you have X-23 and Electro on the board, then you play your Destroyer on turn 5 because you'll have that energy. Turn 6, you have 8 energy. So then if your X-23 doesn't land in that Destroyer lane, that's when you Fastball Special the Destroyer into Galactus. And then you also end up with X-23 in that lane. Your opponent's afflicted with -18, so your Galactus can go off. You have a lot of really cool stuff you can kind of set up there, and it honestly feels pretty good into the meta we have right now. People are playing big cards. People are playing Doom 2099. And, you know, Galactusing a lane where their Doom 2099 is just a Doom bot is pretty good, opposed to, you know, the Doom 29 having that, you know, 4/6 base power. So you have those options there. You've Blink to be able to blink out your Wave or blink out your Killmonger or your Electro for one of these bigger cards, which is Goliath, Ultron, Destroyer, Death, Null, Galactus. You have a lot of awesome plays to be able to set up there. But of course, you know, people understand how Galactus works, and it, you know, has to be in a card in a lane by itself. So there's definitely people that are going to play around that. So you kind of have to think about the way you set up your plays to either make your Galactus last telegraphed or just not play Galactus, because destroying a bunch of stuff also is really good for Null, because Null is going to be consuming a lot. People are also playing, you know, Star-Lord Zola things and taking away magic lanes with a surprise Galactus potentially, or just having a bunch of destroy cards across the board is also something that is really solid. So just, you know, kind of keep that in mind into the negative matchup. They're running Null Mystique, so playing around that. And people are playing big cards, so kind of, you know, playing around the big cards kind of stuff. But there's so many cool ways, I think, to mess around with this list, so you're not completely one-dimensional. Of course, you want to get the Galactus. You want to get those the dopamine from playing Galactus and stuff. But you don't have to. You can win without playing the Galactus. Having other these surprise 6-drops, Goliath shutting things down also is really good as a tech card to be able to shut off opponents' potential game-winning plays, or their Star-Lord kind of situations too. You, of course, have that onto a Galactus lane with the Goliath. I'm trying to set up cards more often than not, if you do get the Galactus off into like a Ramp or an Airshim, to have my bigger cards in the back row. So setting up that in such a way so that they don't get hit with a Fin Fang Foom, or, you know, the Null value. Like, there's a lot of ways to play around that to try and have prio in certain situations, which you'll see that during the gameplay from stream, which we did really well. We went 7-5 plus 15 cubes, which is really, really solid. But the list, it's got legs, and I think it's actually really good into the meta right now. I think people are playing Galactus anyways right now. But Galactus feels very solid, I think, honestly, because you're throwing off a lot of the like combos people are trying to set up with Galactus plays. So being able to do that gives you just immense value in general. And not a lot of people are expecting you to run Null and Galactus right now. So having a Null into Galactus can help you win the games, because your opponents aren't thinking you have that much power to also make up for the power you lost on the board. So that's just something to keep in mind there. We're going to jump right into some gameplay from stream now, where you can kind of see some of the lines and different play patterns and different ways we actually won some games. We had some really solid games as well with this list. I mean, you saw the record we have. But yeah, we're going to jump right into some gameplay. If you guys do enjoy the video, once again, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys at the end of the video, because I can do some crazy like Destroyer things potentially. X-23. We do have Death in hand. What do we got? Yeah. You're good, Dryden. You are good. Valentina. Huh. That's a bit unfortunate for us. Miniaturized labs. Okay. Cosmo. Cosmo. That's a little rough. That is a little rough for us there. They Vic, Maria Hill, Kitty. He's got doubles pretty much everywhere. Okay. Could have just Goliath, right? That's also true. All right, so we get Fastball, Ultron Destroyer. This could be cool. Pixie. Baron Mordo. Do I need my ramp? I think I might. Oh. Oh. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. Blink can be good because I could blink out X-23. Blinking out X-23 could be cool. I think Killmonger, Wave, Goliath. Okay. They never expect it. They never expect it. Good gravy. Guys, we cannot keep getting away with this. We cannot keep getting away with this. Okay. Turn one snap. Turn one snap is a little crazy. A little crazy. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Let us do this thing. How do you get the rock avatar? As unfortunately, that was a bundle from a while ago. A batch rock. They shell out middle. Shell out is 20. Let's see. What can we do here? Surely. Yeah. Galactus left is just a cut. A Hurricane. Okay. What we got? What do we have? Ooh. Oh, this is cool. This is also cool. That's not so cool. It's a hurricane. I'm the Heisenberg. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. But we are doing pretty good here. We are doing pretty good. What am I doing? I am... A fastball. Star-Lord S23. Iron Lad hits Moondragon. Whoa. 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 We also just win with Galactus middle, by the way. All right, we learned our lesson the first game. We learned our lesson. Yep, Killmonger. Gambit's also good. Both of those for sure. For sure. Star-Lord. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. What's up, Boosty? How you doing, bro? Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. What did we destroy? Mystique. Sweet. Sweet. Let's go. You might see some Kyra everywhere too. Nick Fury. All right. Spider Island. Get this on the board. Squirrel Girl. Interesting. Very interesting. Rhino. Rhino. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. I guess we could have saved Killmonger. I could have saved Killmonger because they leave now. So that rock changes. They go up. I mean, if do they win with Ultron? They might win with Ultron. This goes up 4. I mean, the better play is this because it buffs this lane too. But the issue is and Sab and Nora would buff that. And they go from there. Oh, yes! Profit. Never punished. Never punished. They do lose a Goliath, which is cool for us. Unless they have a way to bring back Goliath. That's really good. Really, really good for us there. They stay in. Okay. I guess this could be a bad location for us too. Holy smokes. What are they playing? What are they playing? With Eliath? Are they also playing Galactus? No, wait, right? They're not also playing Galactus. Daredevil? Nico. I get Death Middle. Yeah. Death Middle's pretty good. They do get to see my play. Star-Lord. I get Prio. They only have 6 energy. I'm gonna have 8 energy next turn. With this play, I get 8 energy next turn. All right. That'll work. That will work. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did stick around the very end, what are your guys' thoughts on Galactus? I feel like some people love Galactus, some people hate Galactus, and then some people are like, it's Galactus. You know, I play around it. It's kind of predictable, you know, kind of things. But I honestly really enjoy Galactus as much as I don't maybe enjoy some of the other, you know, cards in this game. Freaking Galactus, which we actually just hit this last night, which was crazy too. I know I'm blocking some of it, but I really enjoy the card. And yeah, if you guys also enjoyed the video, definitely feel free to like, comment down below what you think about Galactus or your thoughts on the season so far, and subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. We're uploading regularly, guys, and thank you all so much for the love and support. It really, really means a lot. The channel is growing, and that is a huge shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys enjoying the content. I'm going to try and continue to post more content. And yeah, it's been real. God bless, and Tucker out.